Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Dustwind, with me, BringItDon. It turns out some enemies do respawn. I fought like 6 frog pigs off camera. I went back through and cleared out the map. And I've also determined that I'm going to get this perk here, a thick-headed. Blocking all those blows with your face for years and years is paying off. Your skull is now very thick. You're just half as likely to get knocked out. Because I managed to die to one of these small frog pigs, I tried to run past him and got close enough to him so he could hit me once, and he knocked me out on his first hit. And he was able to kill me from there, very slowly because he doesn't do a ton of damage. I don't know how long being knocked out is supposed to last, but it seems to last a very long time. It's a terrible, terrible disability. So I think I'm actually going to grab a vice. So the vices here, they give you points. 250 points apiece. I'm going to grab Stinky. It seems like the worst of the vices, or I guess the best of the vices. It gives me a 50% stealth penalty. And I don't really care for stealth anyway. And I think you can turn it off whenever you want as well, so long as you have positive points. And I'm going to grab this, just so we don't get knocked out anymore early on. So if I'm not mistaken, I can actually go back here. Maybe not. Yeah, I think maybe I have to have enough points to turn that off. I do think that is a worthwhile investment this early on. Especially if I don't have any companions. There's nothing more miserable than watching yourself slowly get killed by a weak enemy over the course of like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. I could have reloaded. I was holding out hope that my character was going to stand up. Let's go to the southeast first. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. Alright, hold the line. They can't be that strong if there's that many of them, right? They look like they're faster than I am, too. Those sewer dwarves, warriors, and clumsy. They hardly do any damage. They only knocked me down to like 85 health there. Now, fighting that many enemies at once, I would be very concerned about being knocked out, so I'm really glad I grabbed that perk already. Wait, is that a new arrow type? It's a hunting arrow we've already seen. A quick arrow. This light quick-to-draw arrow does not pack as such a punch as a standard hunting arrow, nor does it have vicious hooks. Instead, it has a minimal weight, which allows you to shoot faster and thus turn your enemy into a pincushion with an amazing speed. Quantity over quantity. Or quality. Quantity over quantity. These guys actually seem a little bit slower than their smaller counterparts. I'd probably kite them out if I want to. So far, so good. That's probably a quick save. Everything's just a little RNG in the game. Hey, crippled his groin. Come on, let me... Oh, no, mine is empty. Wasn't whoever I was hovering on? Oh, they're both clumsy. And he dropped something. The meat. Is that a warrior here? I thought they also drop stuff. Oh, charge in into the fray with my sickle. Where'd he come from? Some bandages. These guys don't hit very hard, so I'm fine with just face tanking this for right now. Gives me a reason to eat or chew through some of this food. Oh, I can loop around right here, okay. That's probably where he came from then. He was probably back here. That somehow aggroed him. A couple ways to get up that way, so I think what I'll do is I'll loop around this way, go back to where we came in, loop up this way. Go grab that scrap. I'm assuming there's only 10 scrap in here. Oh, this map is a little bit bigger than I thought. I can also kick guys off of ledges, so if I get up behind this guy... Yeah, you just kick him right over the side. Haven't had a lot of use for that yet. I feel like that'll probably be easier to pull off with a stealth character, since you have to get up behind him. If they don't react to you approaching, then... You running away from me? Back here. I did miss out on 2 bandages, I think. Assuming that they all drop the same thing. I can level up here. We have 322 points. Oh, you can't turn this off. Huh. Thought maybe I could, like, reinvest the points and undo that, but I guess not. Okay. We are using melee right now. I still think bonus damage is the way to go. Let's grab some more of that. It's universally relevant, so I think it makes the most sense to max out first, because then you can choose what you want to play with later, like if you want to do ranged or melee. Once you have more resources to spend. Try to aggro just a couple at a time. Alright, let's eat a mutato. So our health back real fast. Only 2 left, so this will be easy. I save right before I get knocked out and murdered by 2 clumsy sewer dwarves. Quick save. I think we just walk. Oh. Alright, tired of him doing this little hit and run thing that he's doing. Let's go kill this guy. I don't know if that's intentional or not. I don't know if the AI bugged out there, if that's what the AI is supposed to do, because if so, it's really smart. That's some intelligent AI. Using those hit and run tactics like that. I should probably go and read the description for Stinky. All I saw was that it gives you a stealth debuff. I wonder if it has any other effects besides that. Really? Come here. Seems like the range guys do try to seek cover. Well, good for them. Probably should be okay here, so plenty of health. I wouldn't mind a combat log in this game. I think we critted this guy, because I think we one-shot him. It does tell you when you get headshots, I think. Like the little red dialogue that pops up in combat. I prefer just a little bit more information. Oh gosh. I'm concussed. Okay, didn't bode well. Still doing fine. I'm also winded. Don't know what winded does. Can't run. Concussed. Penalty to skills requiring brain usage. Okay, and how do I fix those? Let's try to fix it through just eating a bunch of roasted meat. Doesn't seem to be working. I am topped off health-wise, so... That limb damage. Well, concussed might be head damage, so maybe it's worth taking... Well, we'll fix it later. I'm going to take some damage before I use a healing item. It'll take us a little while to get there, but I think it's worth holding on to the good stuff until we actually need it. There's another one of these shrines here. I hope there's not more frog pigs, because I can't kite them in my current condition. But with thick-headed, I might be able to hold the line and fight them in melee. At least I hope I can. They keep giving me arrows, and I don't have anything I can use them with yet either. It'd be nice to find like a bow or crossbow or something. There's just a little more punch. Oh wait, am I winded because I'm over encumbered? No, because I'm not over encumbered. I'm still not taking enough damage. He's slow going. I think that's the first regular sewer dwarf we've seen. They've all been clumsy or warriors or elites up to this point. He's just a regular old sewer dwarf. No way to tell him apart from the rest. And his lack of uniqueness is what made him unique. So I want to maintain combat here because I do want to take a ton of damage if I can. Without dying, of course. Alright, let's take one of these things. It's supposed to heal my limbs up. Alright, that does fix all my ailments. I feel like it's a waste, though, especially when I have all that food sitting around. But better than walking like a... I'm stuck in molasses in the winter. He's stuck? Might be stuck in that body that he's standing on. Do I have flies following me around? Is that from this perk? Alright, so you don't like wasting water on washing yourself, so now you have attracted a permanent cloud of flies. At least they keep you company, since no one else wants to. You try to sneak up on people, they seem to know when you're coming. Enjoy a minus 50% stealth penalty. Yeah, so the flies are... That's neat. Side effect of the perk that I took. I'm sorry, the vice that I took. Oh wow, okay. Just fix my darn limbs and they go and do that to me. We can level up again. Can't afford that yet. I'm going to focus just on the bonus damage this early on. We're only missing 5 health. I really don't want to waste a healing on just 5 health. I wouldn't mind having like a healing item that just repairs limbs, it doesn't heal you. Let's finish clearing out the map. Maybe there's a big fight up here. I'll try and take damage from that before I repair my limb. Even then, I don't think they're going to do enough damage to me to justify using a healing item. Here they come. Valkyrie. Alright, before we fight her, we will use something to heal up our limbs. That heals limbs. That can heal limbs. This does not heal limbs. Gonna pop that, and we can level up. Do we have enough for this? We do. Perfect. So plus 20% bonus damage. Reduces the time that we need to spend in combat because we kill things faster, which means we get hit less, which means we don't need to heal as often, and we're less likely to get injured. It does seem like injuries happen quite frequently. I wonder if there's a perk for that. I really need to look through the perks a little bit more closely. I saw thick-headed because I've played games like Underrail, where like thick skull gives you immunity to being stunned. Big fan of that perk in that game. I figured I'd be a big fan of the perk in this game. Wait, did I not take it? There we go. Erg Ra. Alright, we'll look at this stuff in a second. Looks like we're gonna be fighting her. Alright, get on swinging. Sit down. Alright. The limb pack, army med kit, and some meat. That's a little disappointing. How much experience was she worth? 30. Alright, so a large nano pack. A fusion designed to restore hit points, one use only, does not heal limbs. I wish I told you how much they heal for. Is it 300 points? This has 2 points, but when I eat these, they definitely heal for more than 2 points. Maybe it's how much they sell for. 5,000 points? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Alright, so I think that's the whole map cleared out, so I guess it's time to return to the base. I don't think we can... Yeah, nothing else is highlighted. Alright. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Get back to Jeff. Give him an update. Oh, that's neat. Alright, cool. I'm not sure what this is for. I wonder if it's for like the vehicle later, because it's weird that they either have an empty button slot or skip a slot like that. They go 1, 2, skip, then 3. So I wonder if this is tied to the vehicle later. If we even get it in the campaign. Because I think the tutorial may have been made before they had the single player campaign added. Yeah, I agree with that, because there's a lot more to the game than meets the eye, and the tutorial does a really good job of putting for everything. I think there were a couple stages in the tutorial that were bugged out. I had to skip a couple because I couldn't progress past them. Good to see you. Cook this meat. I brought some meat. Please cook it. Sure thing. Give me a moment. There. All done. Alright, keep cooking my meat. Is that only one at a time? Let me put in a bulk order or something. I think I'm sitting on like 30 pieces of meat. Okay. Alright, resources. Here are the resources I found behind the barricade. Ah, perfect. Now we need... What do we need now? We can use these resources for our base, but I can't do it by myself. I am just the cook. I just gave you that job. What? Okay. I know who can. They call him the architect. Where can we find this architect? He is captured by raiders. We need to free him because he is the man that will help us to use the resources to strengthen our base. I marked the coordinates of the raider camp on your map. I'm on my way. Good luck. And be careful. We need you here. He's awfully attached to me all of a sudden. You know, considering we started this game with him trying to eat me. So I think I might equip the bow. Damage-wise, 30. Versus 9. This has infinite ammo. This does not. What? Say fire mode's plunger. Oh, neat. Okay. Yes, I'm going to shoot a plunger. That's really neat. I'd rather use arrows first, though, if I could. Oh, there we go. Okay, reloading. Perfect. Also, I really dig the bow design. Wait, hold on. If I swap to this... Oh, cool. Okay, so that does show your other weapon equipped. Or on your person. Neat. A lot of neat little details in the game. Okay, here it says, speak to civilians in your camp. Some can support you if you give them the right weapon. So I assume Jeff... Maybe I need to get back and talk to him. Maybe he can join me. I hope I don't come to regret not having stealth. This has some range to it, too. I think we one-shot the one. Neat. Good, they're dropping arrows for me. How convenient. So I'm circling around this way. You can look inside windows and fire from windows. I didn't see anybody inside. At this range, it's probably better to have a melee weapon equipped. Alright, so far so good. Oh, and an arrow. Oh, it looks like... So if you miss, you can go pick up your arrow. Okay. See, another one of those neat little details in the game. I assume it's also considered silent, right? I know melee weapons are. Yep, it is considered silent. Alright, yeah, this bow is nasty. Alright, let's eat some Mutitos and get our health back. Like, the bow is just super satisfying to use. I could have just lobbed a grenade in there. What I'm doing. Having fun, that's what I'm doing. I'll save grenades for those dire situations. Oh, he saw me. Alright, so I can't reload that on the move, it looks like. Or the slingshot I could. Didn't I see a raider over here? Or a corpse? There's two listed here. Maybe he's up above. Yeah, there he is. It's a rusty stingray slingshot. Oh, that's what I was using before. Okay. Yeah, this is neat. I'm really enjoying this game. It feels good to play. Or clear out this building. And this one down here, because we saw a guy standing right there. And what I'll do off camera is I'll go through and look at the perks a little bit more closely, see if there's some that'll help out melee and stuff. Because I've only looked at a couple of them. In detail, anyway. And I want to see what else is available. I think perks might be worth prioritizing over some of the skills. Depending on what they are. Like fast reload is probably worth getting. I mean, empty mag sucks, you know it. I assume that works with the bow as well, so I mean, that might be another universally good skill. I'll have to look. Either way, I'm going to call it here. Our next episode, we'll continue into the raider camp with the bow and, go full Rambo on these guys. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.